Hey yo man, what's poppin', man? It's your boy J Mac Reacts. Y'all been sending me this non-stop, so I got you. I'm about to react to Why Do Women Hate Cooking with Kaya. I'm about to react to this shit right now, bro. She been killing the internet shit right now, bro. You feel me? Like we about to check why do women hate it so much. You feel me? Without further ado, man, hit that like button, hit that share button, that subscribe button. Tell your mom and your daddy, your cat, your dog to subscribe as well. It's your boy J Mac Reacts. Let's go, man.
1, 2, Kaya's coming for you. Wake up and make your man some breakfast before I do.
Now, I think this food looks absolutely mid, to be honest with you. Some of these flavors are contradicting. It honestly looks mostly packaged or simplistic, which is okay. She's young. This is what it's supposed to be. But surely this can't be what's got people upset and up in arms, correct? Right? That's embarrassing. Of all the crazy things that women are doing on the internet, like racking up 100 bodies in a singular day, planning to do 1,000 next.
Got ran through by 101 men, and my eyes are still recovering from all the bodily fluids that went in them.
You would think that that's what a lot of the women on the internet who are about protecting women are up in arms about, you know, protecting their sister from these injustices of their own mind. But it's kind of crazy that they aren't mad about that, but more so mad about a young woman showing off her cooking skills.
Girl, I could steal your man with this dinner I just cooked, bro. Welcome to another video with Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
If there's one thing that women hate, it's a pick-me, or somebody that they've labeled as a pick-me for just simply doing actions that men like. Now, Kaya...
I mean, this ain't gonna be the video. I'm gonna keep pausing and break it down, either y'all, but to me, this shit getting played out, bro. Especially in our community, bro. It ain't just women, men. It's like, yo, what do you feel the need to hate for? We all trying to, you feel me? We all trying to make it, man. Like, I don't get it. Like, we'll get to the video, man.
Clearly knows that what men love, and she's taking advantage of it. They say the easiest way to a man's heart is through his stomach, so Kaya's decided to put out cooking videos with her own creative twist. They say in media marketing 101, you need a hook and a catchy thing that'll get you into people's algorithms and their eyeballs and their views, and she's got it. But this is anti what women want.
I'm sorry, but I do not like this little Cooking with Kaya hoe. I was on the phone with this dude the other day. He got to say, Cooking with Kaya, Cooking with Kaya. Don't be saying that on my motherfucking phone. But make it even worse, I can barely cook. I might be able to cook a little cornbread and a little cabbage.
Okay, there we go. There we go. I knew that was, oh shit. Yeah, this gonna be a good video, y'all. There we go. That's one that exposed theyself. I could barely cook. What else?
But all that, I can't cook like that. Then you got the girl dancing while she cooking. Like, girl, you was doing that for no reason. Like, it would have been cool if the girl didn't have a dump truck. My man is not allowed to watch Cooking with Kaya, period, point blank. I don't care.
I mean, y'all tell me what's the problem, though. Honestly. What's wrong with Cooking with Kaya?
I don't care.
I'm sure you've heard of the movement of women decentering men in their day-to-day lives.
Today's lesson is how to decenter men and stop craving male validation. You need to find hobbies that don't have to do with men. If you don't have any hobbies, then the only real thing going on for you that's outside of the normal is your relationship. Next is make a to-do list every single day that doesn't have to do with men. Obviously, keep yourself so busy that you don't have time to think about them. This one works wonders. You don't have to act like, oh, I'm gonna ignore his text for 3 hours, because girl, you're gonna be doing things to level up yourself. Then slowly but surely you will start to get used to their presence not being there all the time. It'll become a normal thing for you not to call them and not to text them. You'll realize how much happier you are to not constantly being like, how can I cater to the male gaze?
Now, I don't think there's a problem with decentering men at all, to be honest with you. Actually, I think it can be positive. Being so wrapped up in the opposite gender, mostly due to sex or other means of companionship or romantic interaction, can be toxic and take you away from the main goals that you have in life. But I would probably argue this.
I agree with that. I agree with that 1,000%. Like, you gotta focus on not not saying don't make time for your partner, but also don't lose yourself as well. Yeah.
Much emphasis on decentering men is centering men. Nonetheless, I don't think it's a bad idea to decenter the opposite sex in order to focus on your goals. But some people take it to the most extremes, and there can be negative impacts of decentering men that aren't discussed at all.
You know, like I talk about my dating life and how it's going, and the most I totally understand that, and that's what I was trying to learn. But a part of me has this small little thing, right? Love you having yourself, right? The things you do for yourself. It's not the same as having like platonic love for like a family member. There's times I can spoil myself, right? Like it's coming from my bank account. Like I'll feel fulfilled, but at the same time, like what about at night when I want to be held or cuddled or even just told these things? Like it's like a part of me knows I can love myself to the fullest extent, but it can never replace being held or being kissed or being like just told everything's gonna be okay by someone else. I think it's more so just not centering your life around a man's life. Like have your own life. You can still want someone, but don't let your life revolve around theirs. Don't become too dependent.
So in a situation like the Cooking with Kya video where this girl clearly over seasons the shrimp. I mean, look at the shrimp in question. Look at how much seasoning she puts on there. These are multiple different seasonings that have the same type of taste or flavor profile. It's actually insane. It's amazing to me though how a young girl with a hobby or desire to provide for the man that she wants in the future elicits such a strong and nasty behavior from a bunch of women on the
I still honestly don't understand the problem. If you're secure with yourself, why is a young girl who likes to do cooking videos and just, you know, talk her stuff, why is it a problem? Even for the females out there, y'all can comment. I'm gonna reply to all of them. Let me know.
Internet that want her to also decenter men the way that they've attempted to decenter men. Maybe she just doesn't have a problem with centering men like you do. Maybe she likes cooking. I can agree that she is thirst trapping, but again, with the extremes that we see on the internet,
I'm trying to be the first person to be with 1,000 guys in 24 hours. Now, this isn't an easy task, finding 1,000 people.
Right. She ain't doing nothing that nobody else hasn't done. Any female that you see on Instagram don't do. I can open my Instagram chat right now. Come on now.
Oh, so women, if you can lend me your husbands for the day, that would be amazing.
I don't think that this is as harmful as people are making it out to be. Now, I think that this wouldn't be a problem if she was doing something that was more women focused, like if she was doing something that women enjoyed to do and it wasn't for this specific means to get somebody that was a partner, I guess. But her doing a normal task that most human beings should be able to do shouldn't invoke such a big response. And I would even go as far as to say this can only exist with a task like cooking because so many women don't know how to cook in 2024.
I don't cook. I'm a microwave girl. I can cook tacos and pasta. Every guy I've ever dated, I've been in a 7-year relationship.
So instead of watching her videos and taking notes, people just decide to hate. It doesn't matter what she's saying. No, I can steal your man and this, that, and the third, but at the same time, it's like, if you know your guy can't be taken, why do you care? So that means somewhere deep in your heart, you feel this girl has a potential chance of taking your partner? I don't know. Y'all let me know.
2 years, 8 years, and I don't cook. So you're not gonna.
I was talking. I didn't know what she said.
To cook in 2024?
I don't cook. I'm a microwave girl. I can cook tacos and pasta. Every guy I've ever dated, I've been in a 7-year relationship, 2 years, 8 years, and I don't cook.
So you're not going to cook for your kids?
I will do dinos chicken dinos and order healthy
What's a
food
chicken
in.
dinos?
Chicken dinos from Jewel or Trader Joe's, like chicken
Like chicken
fingers.
nuggets.
Like I'm not cooking from scratch. I will cook and put things in the oven.
But I wonder if this response would be different if she was doing laundry with Kaya, laundry with Kaya, or braiding with Kaya, braiding with... I don't know if this same situation would happen. This generation of parents has been literally failing the men and the women as far as becoming adults or partners, let alone husbands and wives. And then when you have the internet glorifying things like WAP saying, I don't cook, I don't clean.
But let me tell you, I got this ring. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me.
It makes sense.
But we don't have a problem with that, but we got a problem with cooking with Kaya. Right.
Why so many people would be so mad.
Yeah, I see why my generation is cooked.
About this 23-year-old girl having a life skill. Now, with all that being said, I think a fair question to ask is, do I believe that Cooking with Kaya is a pick-me? Actually, no. I think that she's a content creator who found clearly what seems to be a very, very catchy hook in order to draw people's attention to her videos, but it's not like she'll do anything to get a man. She's using rage bait in a perfect way. I don't see anything extreme right now about anything that she's doing. Now, I do think the responses that she's getting based off of her rage bait are very extreme, but I don't think what she's doing is extreme.
Cooking with Kaya is popular among the men because she's extremely relatable and attainable. What regular man, especially nigga, is eating that pallet of food on the daily? No, he's eating the stuff he was used to his mama making when he was growing up. Majority of people in society are average, if you didn't know. So that means that most men are going to be average, and what they're attracted to.
So what do you? I'm still not understanding where is the hate coming from. And yes, I know I'm gonna talk my shit. I don't care. I don't.
In theory, will also be average, because you also have to take into account the man has to be able to pull the woman, and usually men are most attracted to things on average that they perceive they can pull. So y'all are over here talking about like other creators that cook better or look better or whatever. These men don't even have the funds to even believe that they can have a conversation with some of those people. Okay, they don't have the looks, the socioeconomic class, the social tier, the nothing. Okay, which is where her appeal comes in, because she's an average girl making average meals in her average home, shaking her ass in her average tight outfits.
I don't view her as a pick-me because she's not doing anything and everything for a man. She's not willing to bend over backwards for the approval of a man. This is...
I just feel she's just doing content, something that she loves. I don't see a problem with what she's doing. Now, what am my take on this? So I'm giving y'all my opinion. So whether you like it or not, hey.
Just simple, harmless content. Now, we do know about pick-me's, and pick-me's are not good things.
So in Cam Newton's latest attempt to publicly humiliate Jazzy Brown, he's now done an interview saying that he's unfaithful to her, and how unlike other women, she doesn't come at it from a rah perspective. She's not cussing him out. She is asking him like, okay, you know, what can we do to make sure this is not a normal occurrence for you? What can I do to make this better? I mean, truly just painting the picture of this seemingly perfect woman. So my question is, where is her reward for that? Because from our perspective, it looks like she's doing everything right. She's cooking for him. She's cleaning for him. She's rubbing his back till he falls asleep. She's letting him cheat on her. She's having his kids without a ring. She's doing everything that y'all say that you want. And yet you just came on the internet like 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago and told us that you're still looking for a wife. So what is the reward for being the girl that does everything right? Because it feels like her reward is public humiliation.
I think the female disdain for Kaya in these videos is not just because she's young, not just because she's attractive. It definitely can be because of these mid-meals. It's ultimately because there are some insecurities that lie in their own.
You said it, bro. Instead of, even if it was vice versa, if it was a young dude, younger than me, trying to, you know, he good with editing, shit like that, right? So for me to make a whole video saying, oh, why are people fucking with him? He don't know that. That's hating. So instead of watching what he's doing and taking notes, you'd be like, I can apply this to my editing skills. Why do you need to hate? There's no need to do that. There's no need to hate. Like that's the problem with this generation today. Everybody be afraid to ask for help, or don't want to be looked at as, I ain't asking that nigga for help. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm come on, bro.
Own abilities when we're talking about attracting the opposite sex to be with them. Now, I'm not going to get into the statistics behind black women seeking partnership that end up with said partners, because I think that ultimately that stuff is distasteful and doesn't do anything for the greater conversation. But there is some validity to those statistics and metrics. There's two sides of the coin, and there's one that we really don't talk about, is what could be done to help improve their odds of being more likable to the opposite sex. Now, hear me out, ladies. You're not going to like this, but the feminist movement has done some bad. And again, we're not going to get too deep into this, but it's done strides in order to empower women and say, hey, you can vote, you can be leaders of the household, and you can for sure take charge in your life and have ownership of whatever you place your hands on. But somehow that got twisted and turned into you not being able to do a life skill for another person without it being taken in the worst way possible. At one point, you didn't have choice and opportunity, so you had to learn these basic life skills that were having you contribute to the household in this specific manner. You were tasked with cooking and cleaning. But anybody doing traditional things like cooking and cleaning is labeled as a pick-me or a trad wife because they're not some girl boss queen, and they're instantly thumbs down off the internet because they're not a lash tech or somebody has a digital marketing company and their suite is based off of Highway 85 in Atlanta, based out of Riverdale. I said based out of twice. I just wanted to shout out Riverdale. Traditional gender roles have become choice as opposed to necessity in today's society. And any woman displaying these have women resenting them deep down inside, ultimately because these women are displaying things that get them male validation that both parties are really seeking, but one is just getting outwardly because they are speaking on things outwardly. And I know that is a deep dive on this Cooking with Kya situation, but I promise you, it is so amazing how many people are so worried about this young girl. I even found some people in the comment section that were young as hell, like high school age kids that were worried about Cooking with Kya or making responses to Cooking with Kya because she said that she would take their man. This is literally a joke, people.
Cooking with Kya is just another example that y'all ain't really girls. And I just love how y'all keep exposing y'allself that the girls thing ain't real. Y'all are mad, and I'm gonna say jealous, at the fact that there's a bunch of men making videos talking about how attractive this Cooking with Kya girl is. And she is a nice looking girl with a nice natural body. And y'all are sitting up talking about, I don't get the hype, I don't get the hype. Let me sit you down and look you in your face when
What do you mean? What's the hype?
I tell you this, it's not for you to get the hype. If men are getting online and saying that they find her to be attractive, you questioning why they find her attractive is weird.
I think in 2024,
damn, she couldn't have said it no better.
Kya presents the ultimate contradiction of the whole girls girl, I support all women movement. We can support women doing OnlyFans, which we've seen before has been disruptive to people's psyche and mental health. We can support women openly cheating on their boyfriends by going on stage with famous R&B singers like Omale. And
right. So when it comes to something positive, I don't get it, bro.
no, we can even give some sort of credibility to women doing things like cheating and leaving their husbands. But when a woman is cooking, it's a problem. There was literally a woman earlier this
Exactly.
year who paid $1,111 to do a picture with Chris Brown and then embarrassed her groom at the altar and on Instagram, and people were okay with that. Matter of fact, jumping with joy. And Chris Brown is a whole abuser.
You know what I've noticed about women? When they do it, it's okay. But when we do it, it's a problem. Because are you forgetting that Duke Dennis glaze? Are you forgetting that Michael B. Jordan glaze? Or are you forgetting that Chris Hemsworth glaze? Now all of a sudden your boyfriend finds another girl attractive and you're...
We ain't gonna make a whole video on that. We ain't gonna do that.
Complaining. Forget to not too long ago you were Glaze the next celebrity.
So I just came across this. It says, y'all really risk the relationships over this? You're damn right. This is what men been waiting for. A woman like this in our community that is good looking, that has a nice body, who's excited and jubilant about cooking and being just a great woman to her man. You know, gentlemen, you know with a woman like this, when you come home, she's going to be excited to see you. She's going to be happy. And I tell you what, let's just make it real simple. Y'all talking about 50-50. I'll pay 100% of the bills for a woman like Kaya because she's bringing more than just some poom poom, a little musky poom poom to the table. She's bringing positive energy that's going to lift me up when I'm having a bad day.
Now, I'm not going to lie. If you didn't see it as a woman before, I think Cooking with Kaya is giving you an insight to what most men want. And I'm not going to dumb down men to being simple creatures like this, but a great bit of them are. They just want somebody to cook for them. They just want somebody to clean for them. They just want somebody to do something for them. And I think a lot of women are missing this in this equation. Now, look, Cooking with Kaya doesn't necessarily work on me. I cook better.
I think it's the perception of how women probably think I'm not doing that because that's controlling, but it's really not though. A real dude would do anything for his shorty, for real. He would. Are we just asking this for love in return? Feel me?
Than Kaya. Cooking better than Kaya. Better than Kaya. But I wouldn't want no woman to cook for me. I just have yet to find the one that cooks better than me. But that doesn't mean that I don't want a woman to do something for me. I want my partner to do something for me. It could be a friend, business partner, whatever. I like that. Why? Because I'm human.
It's crazy, but like universally with all men, Cooking with Kaya is really what we all want. She bad. She cook for you. Bruh, she just like that, bruh. And it's all so simple, bro. Like, when the women say it's all so simple, y'all be lying. Y'all be lying. All the time. Sometimes y'all want this thing one day and then another thing the next day. But with us, we the same every day. And that Cooking with Kaya, I ain't gonna lie, that's what we want every day. I don't skip a video, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cooking with Kaya, cooking, nigga, I'll be ready.
What I think is interesting about this situation is that
I just subscribed to her channel too. I'm like, damn, make a nigga want to get in the kitchen, start cooking too. You know what I'm saying? It's both ways. Like, you can learn. I'm learning watching her cook. I don't get it.
that these women that say they are decentering men, putting men to the side, don't want to do anything for the validation of men, hate men even, do all of this talk, but when posed with a little bit of competition, they throw all of that to the side and get on the internet and start cooking, twerking, shaking ass, getting half dressed, showing more skin than Kaya could, and showing that they actually do have the skills in order to, you know, get the men that they do desire, but ultimately don't do these things because of internet pressure. You can say you're decentering men all you want. You can talk about Kaya being a pick-me all you want. You can hate some of these more traditional women all you want, but at the end of the day, people want companionship. And if these are the things that...
Listen, man. I done seen happen. We had 15 minutes. Yeah. Cooking with Kaya. I doubt if she sees us. Keep doing your thing, baby girl, for real. You got the internet in the frenzy right now. They mad. So continue to keep doing you, man. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. So, you feel me? I'm on that bandwagon too, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, that subscribe button. Tell your mama, your daddy, your cat, your dog to subscribe as well. If y'all mad or y'all want to talk about it in the comments, let me know. I'll respond to all of it.